feel like it's still. I don't know. Seems like it's sticking to that 50 more so than not, at least. I keep doing the same thing on that corner. Does it even change anything? So I'm at 25. Let me do the remove this tuner. Oops. Let's go here. Let's go to 0. Enter. Let's do it again. Yeah, it really didn't change much. What's that one called? Tokyo? What up, what up, what up? I've been looking for a good racing game and glad to see it runs well on this. I was playing split second. Yeah. It's not bad. I'm just trying to get to a 60 FPS that looks okay. But it feel like it's fighting me at every turn. I didn't do much testing last night, so I was just busy. So now I'm trying to figure out if it can get to a 60. Because I was playing this yesterday. But yeah, I'm just trying to see if it can get to a lock 60 without going to an insane TDP or something. Let's see. Low settings were basically failing on me yesterday. So I don't know, but hopefully today we got more better luck. What's up with TikTok? You're not letting me see any comments. Don't know why. What up, Wolfpack? Oh shit. It's best to leave it on auto because whatever they do at low, it ruins everything. So best to just leave it on auto. Let's go race again. Because now it looks like it's going to allow me to play at low. Hopefully it still works. Which one were we at? I think we was at this one, the Huckony. Circuit, time of day, noon. Let's just do clear. Just accept. Let's see what that looks like. We had 25 TDP. We had low render quality. We had 1600 by 1000. We're sitting at balance. Because it looks like when you try to do anything other than what they want you to do, it messes up. And for some reason, this is always terrible. So you're always going to be at like 22 frames when they try to do these slow-mo shots. Like, you see how bad that is? I was hoping that it was going to be around 30, but it's just all over the place. And I'm assuming that's due to the ray tracing. I'm trying to see if it'll like fix itself over time. And it's getting there. At least it's above 30 at all times now. Yeah. At least it's above 30. Most of the time. But when you get into the race, that don't really matter. Because it's going to shoot up. But now, it looks like we're closer to that 60 I was looking for. feel like we can get more. I don't know. I think low settings are like. I had to restart it. I didn't feel like medium to low was really doing anything. I'm gonna try this one more time. Man, we gonna move on. But obviously, you can just go to low, probably 800p. You'll get to a 60. It just don't look like that's really what you need to do. Seems like there's just so much wiggle room with everything that it's best to let them do what they need to do, and then maybe like up the anti-aliasing or something. That would be it. But 60 FPS is achievable, sure. It's gonna keep giving you that a warning that you're doing something bad playing your game. Like I'm 100% sure if we went to 800p, it'd be fine. Kept it at medium, you'll be all right. It's just I don't feel like medium render quality is fine. I mean, we can leave it at auto too, because all we're doing is trying to target 60. But yeah, everything just looks blurrier, and the anti-aliasing is worse. I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's worth it. But gotta give them. Go to that same track. It's random, I think. Noon. It's clear. Accept. Why is my TikTok not working? I can't see nothing people saying. Weird. Still won't let me connect. Is that mug even up? It's been like 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Maybe this link will work. Okay. 800p, 60, 30 TDP. That's gonna get you a lock 60 or close to it. Um, my recommendation would be a 25, 50 FPS at 1600 by 1000. Can we get away with better anti-aliasing? Look like we're floating around 80%. If not better anti-aliasing, then we can do, and this is for the preset where you're using 1200 by 800. Maybe you can go to quality, because you're still at balance going to 800p, so that's still crazy. Yeah, you'll be alright. Okay, we got the settings. I don't really need to keep going. Display wise, this is what I would do though. I would go down to balance, go to 1600 by 1000, and that would be it. And I'll chop it back down to 25 and put it at 50. I cap it at 50, I mean. But 30 watt, 800p, quality, um, at medium settings. That'd be easily a 60 FPS experience. That's what I would do. I would lock it back down. I would lock mine down to 50. You don't have to do that. Like I said, there's settings for 60 FPS. I just don't feel like it's, when these types of games where I'm not super competitive in, it's like, yeah, I would want a 60 FPS. That would be ideal. But it just takes a lot to get there, and I don't like the fan kicking up at 30 either. It's not my ideal sound profile. So 50 FPS, 1600 by 1000, at medium settings. That raceway is completely like, it's all over the place. But you're always going to have drop. It's going to go lower when you go into these parts, but everything else should be fine. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Let me do my recap. The recap. Real quick. So, I didn't want to leave y'all with a 50 FPS experience because I know a lot of people are they really want a 60 F most of the time. So, in order to do that, you'll go to 1280 by 800, leaving FSR at quality. You'll go over to your graphics, and then you would leave it at medium auto. Don't touch nothing else. Everything else should be, only thing it should be turning off is ray tracing. Don't touch anything else. Let it all stick at auto, and you should have a 60 FPS experience at 30 TDP. I don't like the sound profile at 30 TDP, so I'm gonna go back down to 25 TDP, lock it down to 50, give me more resolution back for better clarity and anti-aliasing. And I'm going to stick to balanced on this one. So for a 50 FPS experience, 1600 by 1000, balance on your FSR, going over to your graphics, same graphic setup. Nothing's changed. That would be my recommended settings. One being at 25 TDP, which is the more sound, the one I'm more accustomed to kind of using, which is 25. 30 is for those that need that 60 FPS experience. You will get that, but again, you're going to be compromising a little bit of the visual flair, but you'll still have the same settings. It just won't come through because your image that it's going to be reconstructing from is going to be lower. So do with that what you will. Let's move on.